Hey folks, how's it going? It's your favorite realtor team, Evantz Saint-Gerard from Keller Williams Realty Landmark. And Dean Graber. Where are you, Dean?
I'm right here, Evans.
Dean, welcome back from vacation.
Thank
We
you.
missed you. All right, so our special guest today is a husband and wife team, Salvatore and Katty Cavalieri. Cavalieri.
Yeah!
All right, I got it. Go!
Obviously, we've been practicing that for a little
You
bit.
got it.
All right, guys, tell them where you guys are from.
Yes.
Yes, we are in South Florida, in the area of Palm Beach, in Palm Beach County. Okay, our office is in a suburb called Wellington, which is one of the western suburbs in Palm Beach County, and just of course a few miles from the beach, from the Palm Beaches. Beautiful area. It's an area that is well known for equestrian tournaments, for polo. And it is surrounded by other very nice towns as well, equestrian towns, which are called Loxahatchee Groves, Lantana, Green Acres, Royal Palm, and of course, West Palm Beach as well.
Yes.
Nice.
So Wellington is the heart of the county, the Palm Beach County. It is smack in the center, a little bit to the west, but easily with either turnpike of I-95, more to the east, you can go south or north. To the south will be Boca Raton, which is a large city, a lot of jobs and a lot of growth in there. And then to the north, you will go to the
Palm Beach Gardens.
Palm Beach Gardens, and you will go to also to Jupiter. And there is a lot of things going on in that part of the town too.
All right. How long have you guys been working together as a team?
We started real estate in 2002, but we've been doing real estate even before, you know, before we even got our license for ourselves as well.
Have you been in this area the whole time, or other areas too?
We are Floridians. I mean, I am originally from Peru, but I have been living in Florida since 1991. And I started real estate when I used to live in Broward County in Fort Lauderdale. And then 10 years later, we moved to Palm Beach. And that's when it all went.
Okay. So,
and we have been expanded, and we're going to tell you where else are we expanded. You know?
All right, so tell us where else.
All throughout Florida.
about that.
Yeah, go ahead, tell us.
Yes, so we have an office in Palm Beach, the one in Wellington we were discussing about, and we also have an office
in Central Florida, specifically in Orlando, in the northern part of Orlando. The reason being is because this area is growing really, really fast in terms of industries, jobs, actually even the infrastructure. It is well ahead in terms of development, but it has a connection to Palm Beach and Wellington. So there is the Bright Line train, which is express train that is on the construction. It starts in Miami, it has a station in Fort Lauderdale and another station in Palm Beach, in downtown Palm Beach, very, very, very near where we are in our office there. With the Bright Line, you can get to Orlando instead of 3 hours driving in an hour and something. And those trains are fast and you can work inside. So Palm Beach is connected to Central Florida really, really fast. So anybody that would move to either Central Florida or South Florida, it is right there next to Central Florida. And the train, the Bright Line, is going to be finished 2021, which will be next year,
Is that
the end of the year.
when you say finished, is that the extension to your area finished, or is the whole train line? Because I never even heard of the train in Florida.
Right, right. Well, the Bright Line right now goes up to Palm Beach.
Okay.
Up to Palm Beach, and it connects you to Fort Lauderdale and to Miami. Okay, now from Palm Beach, it's gonna go all the way to Orlando, and that part is gonna be completed hopefully 2021, which is very exciting.
So the leg of the train, the leg of the train from Palm Beach to Central Florida to the Orlando International Airport is all a brand new line of train, and that is nonstop. So the train doesn't have to slow down for whatever reasons. So you can get really, really fast from Palm Beach all the way to Central Florida. So you can leave in the morning, go to the parks, enjoy all the entertainment in the area, and then come back at night. So that's very efficient.
I'm glad you guys brought that up, because I honestly, like Dean said, I never thought of Florida with trains and never associated the two things together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we have train as
Yeah.
many as you guys have up north in there, New
Yeah,
York.
and Virgin, right? Virgin is there.
So
Well,
if somebody wants to live on the beach or in the more, closer to the water, but their job and their work is Central Florida, it's not possible. It sounds like as in New York, people commute an hour to work regularly.
It will
Correct.
be possible. It will be possible, definitely. And there is also another area in Florida called Melbourne, but that's another area which is growing a lot because it's closer to Florida, and it is the one where the train turns to go west to Orlando. So a lot of people are locating there because we're right in the middle between the beach and the parks.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So that's interesting. And let me ask you, so do you sell houses, condos? Is it primarily homes, or is it primarily condos, or is it a little bit of everything?
Well, whoever works with, we have a different mix of clients. Salvatore works mostly with the buyers and the investors of properties, someone that wants to create, wealth, and I work a lot with the homeowners who need to cash out or sell their property in order to either move up or down, whichever their situation is. Basically, I do single family homes. Okay. And I also do some small multifamilies.
Yes.
Okay.
What do you guys consider multifamilies in your area?
Up to 4 units, it's still considered residential. From 5 units and higher, Salvatore takes care of those.
Correct.
Okay.
And so I'll take care of the buyers. And but in terms of investment, a lot of people are moving from up north, from New York to South Florida, and they are buying their home, and also they're buying their investment properties. So in the past 3 months, we have seen a tremendous surge of people looking to a specific return on their investment. So we were able to find multifamilies, duplexes, fourplexes that they achieved the 3, 4, 5, 6%, whatever return they were looking to achieve. We have done that in South Florida, in the area of Palm Beach, West Palm Beach, and also in Central Florida to the coast, and also near Orlando. So there is more and more people also, yes, they want their home in Florida because of all the beauties we have here, not only the weather, but also the tax conditions. We don't have state income tax. So that brings a lot of revenues to the area. So in terms of the investment, I guide them. I do a lot of questions when I interview a new person, because it's important what they're going to do. And some of these investments are not short term. Therefore, we need to see where are the goals of this particular family 3 years and 5 years from now. So what are they looking for? Cash flow? Are they looking to have equity appreciation? Are looking for a combination of both? Are they looking to upgrade? Probably they want to start with an investment, probably a duplex now, but in 3 years from now, when they have enough equity built into the property, they want to do a 1031 exchange, which is to upgrade to a bigger apartment building, but without paying the income taxes, because they are deferred. They are deferred from one another. So I do a lot of that. We have the tools in the office, including software that we have developed to quickly analyze properties, because the quicker you analyze and you put offers, you beat the competition. So that's what we do constantly here in the office.
That's what we like to hear.
I heard
especially when we're referring people out to people. Go ahead, Dean.
I heard 2 things there that I really like, and it should be very helpful to any buyer, clients, customers that are going to be working with you guys. One is you're asking a lot of questions. You're doing a complete analysis of their current situation and where they want to be. Not just, hey, this area is expanding, it's a good investment, and the conversation is short in that. It sounds like you're really finding out what their game plan is. Currently what their ability is, and long-term what their goal is. I mean, that's really, really important to know that. And then the second piece of that is, and I can only speak for here, it's hard for buyers to get their deals or their offers accepted. It just is right now. It's not always like that, but when it is, it's, we're 6 months into this right now. So you had mentioned that you have software and you have the analysis, and you have tools in place to assist in making your buyers' offers, it sounds like, just get a better result.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes. As a matter of fact, he had developed, as he mentioned before, a tool, a software tool,
Yeah.
where, for example, someone calls and tells, "Hey, I want a property in this zip code." So he puts that zip code, and he can forecast based on prior historic data what would that zip code performance will be in the future.
Wow.
And then compare it with another zip code.
Yes.
And so that way the buyer can better visualize where his money is where he's gonna get a better return on his money.
Okay, so let's assume someone wants to buy an investment property, and they have $300,000, but you have $300,000 here, and that they have a choice to pick 2 zip codes. Okay, so which of the 2 zip codes in the past 10 years have performed during bust and during, great times of growth, so the tool compares. So sometimes you can put the $300,000 in a zip code that has achieved a greater growth than in another one. So you can compare. So your dollars get further out, So we have that data in the office, and we compare. And then with that analysis, then we know what's going to be the return on the investment in 1 year, 2 years, 3, 5 years, up to 7. More than that is pure speculation. Okay, so we do that. We present it, and from there they formulate their decisions.
Yes, and Dean and Evans, I use this tool also when a property owner, wants to sell their property. Sometimes people want to sell their property because they believe it's the best option for them to go into another property, but sometimes it's not. And our job is to always tell them the truth, honestly, what's going to be the best decision for them. And there have been cases when they do believe that they need to sell in order to buy. Right. And when I use this tool, I can show them, hey, you can still keep this property, get some equity. With that equity, you put the down payment of your next home, rent that property, and now you have 2 properties. You see? And now, of course, all of that depends on also what their goals are in the future. Some people want tax benefits, some people want cash flow, different reasons, so these 2 also help us in how to evaluate their best situation.
All right, so it sounds like you're arming your clients basically with all the options that are available
with
to
the
them.
Options with
Stuff
the
that they weren't privy to before. You're giving them the options, and you're just putting it in front of them, and they make the educated decision.
Correct.
What they want to do.
I like talking about the investment piece of this also, because a lot of times on this program that we do, it is people leaving New York, they want to retire, or they have a job change, or they're starting out for various reasons, they're moving to other parts of the country. But you're giving also people besides that, which I'm going to ask you, Evans is going to ask you about food and a few certain things about your area that we don't know about that would just entice people to,
Of course.
But there's a big bonus, but there's the whole investment piece of this also, which we don't cover a lot of times, where you can stay where you are and invest where, in Florida and in other, in areas near you. And that's a great avenue to just explore also, what you've been doing. And I appreciate that.
Now, you talked about price point. So in New York, Dean, how much you would say a 1-family, 3-bedroom, 4 baths, 3-bedroom, 4 baths?
South Queens and South Nassau. And Katty, where we were talking about a client in the past, also a customer in the past, excuse me, price points are anywhere from $500,000 to $650,000, let's say. If somebody wanted to sell here and retire by you, not invest, but if this is a retirement situation, what could they expect to get if they want to have a little money left in their pocket and also have a nice comfort?
Now, I do have to tell you that the prices in the area had changed because there is a lot of demand. Okay, and there is not enough inventory, as you know. Right. At the moment, we only have 6 months of inventory in Palm Beach County. Okay, and in Palm Beach County, of course, the prices range from $100,000 until $115 million. Okay? Yes, I mean, it's a big range. Okay, but just to give you an idea, I pull out, some recent data, for our conversation today, and in this area, the area that I serve, the Western suburb equestrian area, you can get at about 2,500 square feet, single family home, not a condo, for about between $500,000 and $550,000.
Okay.
Okay, that is in this area. Okay, of course, all areas, I mean, are
They're
different.
gonna vary.
Okay,
Yeah,
they're gonna vary. A condo on the other side, 1,100 square feet condo, you can get it for around $220,000. Okay, now what you need to take into consideration in the condos is that you need to pay maintenance. The maintenance it's an average of $500 per month. Okay, and usually they include the amenities and insurance of the building, and it depends, and there are different restrictions, but it depends on which building you choose, of course.
Yes.
Okay. So for the retirees, but if they're looking at the condo aspect, are the condos on one level, or are they two levels? Do they have elevators?
High rise.
High rise. What kind of condos are we talking about?
There are different type of condos. There are like the communities that are for 55 plus, which is considered active adult communities. You can get even a two-story building only. Okay, but there are some other ones, especially the ones that are closer to the ocean. They're higher condos, 20-story, 30-story or more. Yes. Yes.
All right. But it sounds like you have a lot of choices, though, because you can.
Yes. That is actually the great thing about the area. You have different choices for different budgets and different lifestyles as well.
Yes, the amenities.
Incredible. The amenities.
I'm glad you brought up the lifestyles, because I was going to ask you about that. Now, for young families, retirees, and everybody in between, what kind of lifestyles are available? I mean, for active people, what kind of things are available for them?
Well, let's start with retirees. Okay, so you have 160 golf courses to choose from being to the west of the county all the way to being on the ocean. And the prices also vary. You can have also, there's a lot of tennis centers in Boca Raton, which is the southern part of Palm Beach County. You have in Wellington, you have the tennis center in Wellington. So anybody that wants to improve their tennis skills, probably one of the best, if not the best team of coaches to enhance your skills at any age, but especially 55 and plus, are in Palm Beach, so you can improve that. Then also you have a lot of outside entertainment that they can do in the area because of the weather. We don't need to be inside places. You can go also to Top Golf, for example, which you can practice.
We love Top Golf.
I know that's in Las Vegas for me, though, but
yes. Top Golf is here too.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's a great place, and of course the equestrian facilities that you have around here. You can have on your horses. You can practice. There are classes there. Everything about equestrian sports you can also enjoy. Of course, the beach, as you know.
I was waiting to see when you're going to bring that up.
Yeah, I mean, everybody talks about that, but we wanted to leave the beach at the end. The beach, and of course, everything that is closer to the beach, Worth Avenue, the best shopping areas. Over there by the beach, there are like 40 billionaires that live in that area. 40
billionaires with a B, eh?
B,
just
B
in case.
You knew I was going to ask that question. I was like, did you say billionaires?
40. And the county has 47 miles of beaches. All of them are white, pristine beaches. Okay.
When you have that much space with beaches, there's usually a lot of food available there, no?
Yes, there is a lot of food available. Yes,
you know where I'm going. All right. So, what kind of food is available?
Well, there are a lot of seafood restaurants there. Italian as well. We have a big Italian community here in South Florida.
Yes.
And then
from all countries.
From all countries, yeah.
And everywhere, from everywhere in the world. You like Asian? There are, of course, Japanese. Thailand, Thai, Vietnamese, all from everywhere in Asia, Chinese, everything. You want a Latin American? All the countries are represented in here. Okay. I have some clients that own Latin American restaurants. So Italian, European, French, you got it.
I'm gonna put you both on the spot right now. I know you both, from Latin America, both of you, right?
Yes.
So who makes the best empanada?
The best empanada. Well,
Yeah. Which country? Which country?
Argentina. For me, the Argentinians.
For sure. So,
yes.
Okay.
so we are not hurt because she's Peruvian from Venezuela.
All right.
So we have to give the Argentinians the
Yes.
credit they deserve for their empanadas.
Yes.
All right. So
And
what's
are
your
there any
favorite meals?
Argentinian restaurants near you? Obviously, you're saying that for a reason too.
Yes. Well, Salvatore has, I mean, of course, with our last name, Cavalieri, you
Yeah.
can think that Italian,
Of
right?
course.
I assumed it was Italian.
Yeah, well, there is one that is a gourmet Italian restaurant. It takes a few months to get in. It's called La
Okay.
Sirenita.
Yes. Marcelo
Eh,
La Sirena.
Marcelo La Sirena is near downtown Palm Beach, and is as close as you get to Italy. You know, actually, most of the ingredients are flown from there. And there you can get the real fresh Parmigiano. You can get real fresh cold cuts if you like that.
Mhm.
And it's prepared there very, very fancy, very elegant. It's an old-fashioned restaurant.
Yeah.
So you have not only the waiter, but you have the assistant to the waiter, and then the assistant to the waiter.
Okay.
You know.
So
That's
you have all that.
very elegant, very nice.
So
It's
I
a small
think,
little place.
So I
Small.
think a lot of people from New York, they will bring the memories to have that in
Yes.
South Florida.
Yes.
A lot
Okay.
of that art is being lost nowadays, I think, you know.
Yeah.
So,
And then there is a new place, okay, that isn't the one that everybody wants to go now. It's called the Ben, right? It's called the Ben.
the band,
The Ben. It's
Ben?
it's in a rooftop of one of the hotels in downtown Palm Beach,
Mhm.
and you can have your
Okay.
dinner up there and overlooking the Intracoastal and all the yacht collections over
Oh,
there. It's
nice.
beautiful, and the food is pretty good.
That's a perfect place to get inspired for anything. Right there. So you got the Intracoastal to see, the city to see, and then the swimming pool is right there.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
think
Swimming pool.
the 20th floor, something like that. Amazing location. That is also in the center of downtown West Palm Beach. But a few steps away from there, for people that like arts, is the Kravitz Center. That's
Okay.
where we have our operas, concerts, and big place, you know, like theater, like Broadway. That's where we have them. It's an amazing center there in the center of the city. It is just gorgeous, the location. It's just simply
Yeah.
breathtaking what they have done there.
All
So it's excellent for families. Yeah.
So you have that for families. You have food. What about sports?
Oh, everything. I mean, tell me, what sport do you think you guys are going to be more interested in?
You tell us basically what sports you guys like, what sports your clients like. You
Okay.
tell us. What do you have?
For families, you know, most of the families are interested, you know, if they have kids, they want to have their kids entertained. If they like baseball, there are a lot of baseball places, clubs as well.
Yes.
Basket, the same. Soccer, very well-known soccer teams.
Football, you mean?
Here as
Football?
well. Football, right. Football in
Football.
Spanish, right. Okay. Lacrosse. Of course, Salvatore mentioned tennis, mentioned the golfing, and of
Yeah.
course the equestrian as well.
Yeah.
Now, for families, what is very important as well is the schools. Okay, so we have options, of course, the public schools and the private schools. The private schools have very well-structured leagues, very competitive leagues that
Okay.
they travel throughout Florida representing their school for the different sports, swimming, tennis, golf, lacrosse, all these other different sports as well. Okay. And they incorporate that in the curriculum of the school itself. That's
good to know.
Yes, it is excellent. It's very convenient. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm a mom, so I know how convenient that is. My kids swim, one swims and the other one plays soccer. So it's it just comes so handy.
Yeah.
And for private schools, for public schools, it is the same. They're very well formed teams. Okay, that you just I mean, they even practice during the summer. You know, they keep them very, very active. Now, some people prefer, like there is a very well-known soccer soccer academy in Wellington that you have to do the tryouts and the very strict tryouts for you to get in there as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good to know.
Yeah.
Dean, you have any other questions?
No, it's like a lot is covered. We have the investment angle and, you
Yeah.
know, all the information on that. You have people retiring down there. You have different price points. You have beach. You have working in Orlando, let's say, or other areas, rapid transit, the train coming.
Yes.
How far, also just curious, how far, just to drive down, you know, regular driving on the highway, how far are you from Fort Lauderdale about?
An
Would
hour.
be
No,
tops
less.
tops 1 hour with traffic, but I would say it's 45 minutes to get to downtown Fort Lauderdale, to get to Las Olas Boulevard,
Okay.
in the county of Broward. But if I can go back to Palm Beach is well known also for the water activities. So also for families, either for retirees or for younger kids, you can participate in the Palm Beach Sail Club.
Oh, there is a sail club.
And,
I mean, there is everything.
Yeah,
all
you can learn how
sorts.
to sail from
Yes.
small sailboats to a very
Mhm.
large ones. So they provide the classes year round because the weather here allows it. So that's key to that. Now, Palm Beach has been attracting, now talking a little bit about business, the Palm Beach Development Council is an association, is a group that their job is to make sure that anybody that is transferring to South Florida, to Palm Beach, can grow their business. So they're ready there and available to assist you in terms of finding the right talent locally, finding the right type of investment, maybe the location where you want to do, and also what kind of incentives is the county provided for you to move from other parts of the country to here, to South Florida.
I'm glad you brought that up. I was going to ask, is there any specific, I want to say, is there any like boom in industries that are coming to Florida now that weren't there before that's attracting a lot of people that they want to move there also for job wise?
Yes, the success of SpaceX is bringing a lot of high-tech jobs because yes, you have the rocket that goes into space. No, but besides that, you have all the engineering that goes with it, all the support that goes with it, all the infrastructure that goes with it. And that growth is taking from Central Florida going down south.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it's going down south. For example, kind of the middle point between Palm Beach and in a town in, I forgot the town where they do the car races. Daytona. Yeah, right there. A new factory of airplanes is already being formed to have a kind of a new plane type of like the Concorde, but a smaller version that is more nimble to the economics, more more gas efficient, and it's going to be between Palm Beach and Daytona. It's going to be there. So a lot of technology is coming to the area, especially the east part of the state. Luckily, we're a beautiful state that have two coasts. Okay, so the east coast of Florida, you have that coming through. So there's a lot of jobs, and the families follow those kind of jobs too, and they make it here. Right?
And there is a space, I mean, people can buy their home with a lot of space.
People, especially now,
That is so precious now. Huh?
Since everybody's been at home and they've been realizing the longer they're inside their homes, they're realizing how much more space they need. So that's every client that I work with right now, that's the number one thing that they ask for. They're looking for more space.
Well, it's a shift because in New York, people are going from apartments, condos, co-ops to houses on Long Island. Those houses are being sold to people who want more space elsewhere.
Yeah,
exactly. And those people are moving out to Florida. So now they have a place and they have two good realtors that they can reach out to basically when they want to go out there. The other thing I wanted to ask you, a lot of families are moving, young families are moving, but there's also other families that are moving because of school and stuff like that. Like, what about college age students? Are there like a lot of college age students going out there and families following them as well?
Yes, they are. In Boca Raton, there's the University of
the Florida Atlantic University.
Florida Atlantic University. I think that campus is over 20,000 students.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so families are also coming going also that way too.
Mhm.
You have colleges as well.
Yes, and there is the private university, the Palm State.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
University
Mhm.
too.
Which is in downtown Palm Beach as well.
Mhm.
Yes, very well known for arts and business.
All right.
Yeah.
So we got art, we got business, we got food, we got schools, we got
Yes,
the good
I
weather.
mean, that is the good thing about here, you know, is the diversity of people and also the different lifestyle. I mean, the different lifestyles that you can enjoy here. Like, for example, you know, if you like the beach, you can live by the beach, enjoy the sun, walk by the beach, ride your back. You know, if you like farming and nature, you can get a place over there, go to Loxahatchee, and you can get a nice 1 acre, 2 acre farm, lot of space, have all your fruits, your vegetables, all your produce in there, and you can
You have
actually,
animals.
you know, eat
And-
from your crops. Yes, and
Okay.
you can have horses, cows, whatever you wish. Okay. If you want condo, there are lovely options in condos, as we speak earlier. If you like parks, museums, all these best schools, you know, there are different cities where you can find all these options for different ages as well. Okay, and there have been options during this COVID, that, you know, with the social distancing and all that.
Yeah.
Some of these places have taken their setting outside because
Yeah.
there is a space. They have been taking their setting outside and doing like little boxes where they will, you know, just put them separately. Each party will be separately. Okay. If you want to live in the city, of course, you have downtown Palm Beach. If you're a golfer, there are golf communities. You have your own golf course on your backyard.
And if you're not into golf, you're gonna start to learn how to play golf.
Yes. If
Sounds
you
like it.
pets, no, if you like pets, you have pets.
Yes.
There are communities that have pet parks, and they
Okay.
train your pets, and they do different things with your pets as well. If you need to be close to medical facilities, of course, there are options about that as well.
Huh?
Okay.
Okay.
And of course, the equestrian lifestyle. You want to be close to the equestrian lifestyle, you also have that option. So there is everything for everyone and for different budgets.
All right. I'm glad you mentioned it. You gave us a list of everything. Now I'm gonna ask you both the same question. You're probably gonna have different answers. All right. What is the best kept secret in your area that people might not know about, but they should know about? I'll ask Sal first, then I'll ask Katty.
Well, I think that the best kept secret goes into the variety of choices that you have, not only to pick to live, but also how to grow your business, how to make, if you're starting a family or you're bringing your family from up north, you have choices in education, public, private, all of them good. In terms of investment, like I said, the same thing, you have choices. The county helps. So you have the weather. Of course, everybody talks about the weather. The weather is amazing year round. So you have there to help you. So you have all those elements that when you put them together, it is beyond probably the concept that other people have out there, out of Florida, that they think is only people that they're retired live here. No, there's a bunch of young people. We are young, you know. So we are here. We have a lot of families in different ages that make the area home. So the secret, it is that we have a lot to make it a unified set of amazing pluses to a family growth here or business.
Nice. And you, Katty?
Well, you know, this is the best kept secret for me. Okay. When you live here in Palm Beach, people are relaxed, you know, beach style, you know, shorts. You can no makeup for the ladies, very relaxed. And you can run into a celebrity, into a book author, into someone that you saw in YouTube, someone that you admire at any moment, at any time, and in their relaxed mood. And you can talk to them, you know, especially if you're like by the beach, you can run into someone. I have run into different people, even from New York.
All right.
There are celebrities.
Can you name a celebrity? Can you name one that you ran into randomly?
Robert De Niro.
Whoa, Bobby De Niro.
Yes, I ran into
we-
him in a coffee place.
Yeah.
Very casual,
It-
very
it was
nice.
a coffee place with is a New York style coffee place and
Mhm.
bagel shop.
Mhm,
Okay.
So it was as close as New York is, and
mhm. Yes.
she met him.
And then one day by the beach, Tony Robbins.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yes, yes. And authors, book authors. Some of them, I think they get inspired, when they're like in the beach or something, and you can run
Okay.
into them sometimes just, in their chair. You're walking and you just see them there. Yeah.
You know what? You just put a thought in my head. For the people who are watching this, if they're planning to move to West Palm Beach, as they buy their house from you, the new house, whether it's their forever home or if it's their new investment home or whatever it is, they can take that time, go on the beach, write down their memoirs, write a book also, and then, let us know about it so they can put us in the book as well.
Yeah.
That's what you're thinking about?
Yes, that's what I'm thinking about. All right.
Good idea.
You gave us a lot of stuff to think about. What's your favorite thing about West Palm Beach that makes it home for you?
The different cultures that we are able to enjoy, this melting pot of different cultures. We have clients from different backgrounds, different places of the world, and we are blessed that we speak different languages. I speak, of course, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese.
Okay.
If you could understand my English, I speak English.
See,
I'm still learning English.
so am I. All right. So could you say something in Portuguese to the people that are watching this?
Bom dia. Como vai? Tudo bem?
All right. The only part I can repeat is bom dia. That's about it.
Yeah.
All right. Dean, any other questions?
I don't think I have any other questions. I'm just excited about the information that we learned about, and hearing everybody, you two guys talk about it.
Yeah.
All
So
right,
when are you buying your second home around here?
Yes.
You know what?
Sounds like sooner than it was an hour ago.
We're both going to be making.
Excellent. Just let me know what's your lifestyle, and we'll talk more.
All right.
All right. Well, you know what? Speaking of which, now for the people who are watching this, if they're thinking, wow, they brought up a lot of good points, and you know what? This is something I want to do. How can they reach both of you?
Yes. We have 561-814-7270. That's the best number to reach us. Okay. 561-814-7270.
And is there a website also?
Yes, thecavalierigroup.com.
All right,
All right.
awesome. So guys, if you're interested, whether it's buying to live for your forever home, investment home, whatever it is that you're looking to do, you want to be in West Palm Beach, these two
Or
people,
Orlando,
or Orlando, they have a list of places that they work in. If you're interested, you want to find out more information, definitely give them a call. Now, if you need to sell your property in the New York area in order to make that happen, Dean, how can they reach us?
just call me myself, 516-527-9549, or my email is my name, deangraber@kw.com.
And you can reach me at 917-975-5985. And you can get me at my email address, which is my first name, evantz@yahoo.com. And Dean, hit him with the website.
www.mynyhomesales.com. Hit him with the site, Evans. I know.
If you have any questions about real estate, whether it's buying, selling, or investing in real estate, give us a call. Give myself, Dean, Katty, or Salvatore a call, and we're here to help you. And that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any questions about anything, do not hesitate to give us a call.
All right.
And after that,
Thank
bye.
you, everybody.
Thank you.